with some more Sons of the Forest. Going to be continuing where we last left. Well, not quite where we last left off, quite obviously. As I have actually spent a little bit of time just off stream, basically recovering from the loss that we had last time. Because, of course, during my last early AM stream, I had acquired the rebreather, acquired the shovel, got back and started building my lovely little fortress up, and then unfortunately I was deleted and we lost all of that progress. I basically went again off stream and recovered that progress and begun the construction of my lovely little fortress here. I also did get Virginia to join up because she kept running around the area, and after many attempts of slowly approaching with nothing in my hands, we eventually managed to get close enough to, close enough and have enough of an affinity to basically recruit her. And now she's just wandering around the base. I have yet to actually acquire, like, I haven't gone to any of the other locations that we hadn't previously visited with the shovel and, unlocking all that stuff and so on and so forth. So I still have pretty much all of that to do. And let me actually go ahead and close off a few things here to make sure that it's hopefully not killing my performance too badly. But we'll see what happens. Right. Welcome to the brand new fort. So obviously last time we had the actual house. I believe we had some partial bits of wall, but now we have the full completed wall. Several log stacks full of logs. We have this lovely lookout tower here. Let me go ahead and climb up that while I'm at it. Really? Did I not sleep? Apparently I didn't sleep because we're still tired, so I'm going to have to do a nap quickly. A little bone chair here to kind of observe the surroundings for all of the lovely cannibals that like to assault the location on a regular-ish basis. Let's go ahead and hop down from here. Greetings. And of course we added a lovely locator beacon to her so we can actually keep track of her. Right, let's go ahead and just sleep. We'll have to kind of... I might sleep twice so we can get to the morning. Yeah, we'll get to, like, the next morning. That's rotten. Eat that quickly. So that we actually have sleep. Alright, good enough. Now I can go ahead and get some food and such, so... I have a pretty decent little wall around this thing too, as well as a secondary kind of smaller wall to funnel anything up to the front here. And a couple of heads, of course, to make sure that the locals know who they're messing with. Right. I should really have you, like, gather some fish or something. But let me go ahead and have a drink here. I'll live off of the MRE and such for now, although I should honestly... Actually, I might be able to just cook up the fish I have at the moment here. That'll be enough to kind of... Let me see if it rotted in the... Yeah, I have one bit of meat, one bit of fish. Let's go ahead and cook that up. I can always go and kind of... Actually, let me get you to gather up some sticks for me. Hey, get back here. Yo, get back here. Hold. Get some sticks. Fill the holder. Thank you. Of course, unfortunately, Kelvin here, being Kelvin... decided to deforest all the good trees in the area, so trying to build an actual, like, treehouse setup with the various platforms, which is kind of what I wanted to do initially, was not going to happen because that asshole likes to just do that shit. Honestly, I feel like they, one of the things they could potentially do to fix that would be, let me actually get the fire going here too. Yes, greetings. Greetings, madame. But yeah, one of the only way I can think of that they could fix that is... have it so that, prop up your default kind of like tarp tent in the area so it's marked as your kind of like residence area per se, and then make it so that he's not allowed to, oh yes, thumbs up indeed, make it so that he's not allowed to harvest like trees within a radius of that. Like say 100-meter radius of your little tarp tent. Honestly, I think that would be the best bet to prevent, all the Kelvin rage as we're probably growing to call it, from him just deciding to chop down, like, even having a fully completed treehouse. The only way you're going to protect that treehouse outside of, a in-game restriction made to him is essentially to surround it with like half logs or something. And even then, you would have to surround it by a significant amount of half logs to make it so that he would not just, you know, magically chop it down from like 10 meters away. But anyway, let's go ahead and rush over to the first of the eye marks. And we're going to go ahead and dig up the last of the tracers that I wasn't able to get before. And then we can kind of hit up all the points of interest that, again, I wasn't able to fully access due to my lack of both a maintenance card as well as the shovel to kind of dig up the different locations. So let's haul ass. Eventually, when I do unlock the shotgun and the pistol, I'm probably going to give those to her and let her kind of defend the area. The only thing I'm kind of questioning is, does she get infinite ammo from us just giving her, like, the pistol and the shotgun, or does she use up, like, the ammo in our inventory or something? I honestly don't know. I would hope that she would get, you know, somewhat infinite ammo from that, because, you know, it would kind of suck to have all of our ammo drained. But if you're giving her the shotgun and, you know, well, the weapons, then obviously you're not going to have access to it, because I don't think there's multiple pistols and shotguns around unless you are running, say, a multiplayer kind of endeavor. I could smash that, but I'm not going to bother right now. So, yeah, you're basically somewhat restricted to that. I suppose you could always, like, invite random people to the server for a moment just to pass the guns off to her and call that a day or something, but, you know, that would just be kind of like, why bother to a point. But anyway. Alright. And I guess it doesn't matter too much right now, considering we basically already have infinite ammo, whether it's grenades or actual ammunition and such, simply by saving and reloading a save. We regen all of the containers pretty much in the entirety of the game, and which I think this was also a thing with the forest as well, at least initially, where that was a big thing per se, where you were able to just get a ridiculous amount of goods from doing that. I have to say though, there's nothing. The Forest and Sons of the Forest have a lot of things going for them. Like, you don't really see forests like this well done in a lot of games. Like, there are some, but you know, they're more few and far between to have this kind of like thickness of the brush and such. And even this isn't technically, you know, as thick as a regular, you know, a big actual forest would be. Like, most forests are to the point where you can't really even walk through them due to that. Alright, let's start digging. Sorry about this, buddy. Wait, is that the shotgun I just got? I think I might have just got the shotgun. There's my 3D printed arrows. Yep, there it is, shotgun. So nice, we actually dug up the shotgun here, but did we actually get the locator beacon as well? So yeah, we got all the locator beacons now. Alright, let's head to the first point of interest that we can now access more of. Let me actually get my axe out, so I have something to defend. I like how for the longest time I was actually very much so in the whole, like, sharpened stick is superior to a point, when it comes to its just ability to attack very quickly and almost stun lock enemies. And now I much prefer just using the good old regular axe. Well, full-sized axe, I should say. Simply because, you know, 2-3 hits and they're gone. And there's even occasions where some of, like, the bigger, beefier enemies, I've managed to just do one swing, chop off their arm, and then they're basically, you know, somewhat defenseless pretty much immediately. Or at least they're not able to send me flying with a swing of their giant club or something like that, so. I definitely have gone from being a pokey stick man to a full on chop them with the axe. And I find it funny too how as I'm running, the noise the character makes when you get kind of exhausted after running for a while. Let me actually turn that up completely a bit here. Is eerily similar to what the kind of the cannibals make when they're out in the forest. That kind of like just almost like barking screech or something like that to a point. I find that kind of funny. So yeah, we're gonna go hit up all the different like points of interest. So we have the 3 here, and then I'm gonna go around the island and we'll hit up the rest of the ones that I was not able to access previously. And then we'll head back to the actual house and see how things go from there. Ah, yes. I believe this was the food storage that has the... And again, there's going to be a sluggy, which I believe is what they're called, since I blew one up and got the achievement for it. We are going to find one of them in one of these rooms, because we've already seen them from the other side of the wall in one of the caves. I do like the, when you get the shovel, too, I do like how you are kind of given a glimpse of some kind of, like, ancient metallic structure. So, I feel like the general story premise of this is essentially saying that, the billionaire or whatever came to this island to do his, make it whatever kind of, like, luxury resort or whatever the case it is that he was going for. They stumbled across this mysterious kind of like ship per se underground and released these guys. That's why it's like my whole thought was, well, we have kind of like skeletons that look like they're from like forever ago, and then we have these guys which are obviously new to a point. So what's the timeline here? So I almost feel like maybe they were already partially released into some like caves or something like that. And them coming along here released them further, causing them to obviously pause the work and all of this kind of stuff here. I love the underground farm here. This is really cool. Aquaponics. And the fact that this gas generator is still running somehow. Oh boy, we got babies. You little devil. Oh, nice. So I'm actually able to get blueberries from that, too. So I can almost bet that this is where the sluggy's going to be. Oh, boy. Lovely. It's him. Yeah, let me get a cure for you. Just gonna let him burn up a little bit before I go in there and give him a few good swings. Let's give it the old two-handed swing here. And he's dead. Okay. Damn, you are always a pain in the butt. They always manage to hit me at least once. Now let me actually harvest him quickly, then I'm going to actually put on... I'm going to medic up a little bit, because I don't want to die. I could also... Let's wear a little bit of creepypasta armor. Go for it. I like how... Like, this looks like it's a regular... a regular person. And they just got crossbowed to death. Ouch. It's like, and this is the thing too, like, these look like, what is that symbol on his shirt, I wonder? So it's like, I can't tell if he was part of the, the billionaires kind of contingent, or if there were just multiple, because it almost feels like there are multiple forces trying to converge on this island for some reason. I mean, obviously, with the kind of mysterious underground alien-esque tech that we found underground there, it definitely brings some questions to light as to what's going on down here. And I can't wait to actually get through the entirety of this story here. I never made it through the actual the forest's like storyline per se. I don't know how that kind of ended at the end. Did he ever find his kid and so on and so forth? I got no idea. I really do think almost at some point that I should go back and finish that. Although I'm sure I'm really going to be missing having, like, you know, actual pistols and shotguns. And going back to good old, like, bone clubs and such. I like how they have just multiple layers of this. But it's understandable. Looks like they were really trying to make, like, just a self-sufficient habitat here, basically. Oh boy. Got ourselves a command center here. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Okay. Wait, what? Excuse me? They were just hanging out, chilling, and then all of a sudden they morphed. One more artifact. One more of artifact 2. I think they're related to the cube. Now, I had thought that these, you know, these were just kind of released. Oh, we got another keycard. Fantastic. Virginia? Oh, it's Virginia! Oh, it's actually interesting. So she's one of the Puffins. I didn't even realize that. I don't know why I didn't remember that, but apparently, yeah, she's one of the billionaire's family, apparently. God damn. So yeah, no, I thought that they like just released these from the caves or something, or from that ship, but no, it looks like it would be some kind of like full-on infection that transformed them into this, or the devices. Maybe there's actually, I wonder if I can zoom in on here a bit. Because it looks like there might be some like devices around the area, like on those tables. And part of me is like thinking, is this cube converting people into those things? I don't know what the case is, but either way I'm thinking, oh boy, am I going to run into that when I open up the door up ahead? God, I hope not, but we'll find out what happens. I mean, it goes to show that even like obviously, I doubt that that billionaire or whatever the heck would have wanted his daughter to go full, you know, three-legged, so on and so forth. So you got to kind of wonder how much of this was something that's planned and how much of it is something that, you know, just happened. Oh god. Is Stretchy Boy gonna come back to life? So they just mutated into these things. Oh god, look at you. I am really not looking forward to seeing the live version of you. I'm really not. Barbara Puffton, Virginia Puffton. All wasted on our full afternoon and still have been unable to find any trace of the golf balls. Unacceptable. Additionally, not getting a response from any of those emails is extremely unprofessional. Myself and my brother are happy with how we are being treated. Miles Goldstein. Is it the bacon bites? Are those what transformed you? And the question is, are these Here's Edward Puffton. Is this actually Edward Puffton? Hank Keys. Gordon Langston. But that's the question, is like, is this actually the family we were sent to find? Like, is this what's left of them, with the exception of Virginia, who managed to maintain at least some semblance of humanity-ish, even though obviously she's kind of, you know, three-legged and so on and so forth. And also, it's like, I find it interesting that I kind of want to see what's on the other side of this window here. I see. So it's a cavern to get out here. So the one thing I'm wondering is, we had to walk, like, I can understand, it's like, this is a game, it doesn't have to make sense, and so on and so forth. But my thought here is, we had to walk through several levels of aquaponics and everything else to kind of get to this dining hall. And yet, you know, I mean, I guess that initial area we entered in could kind of classify as like a, what the hell, like an entryway into the kitchen per se, that then eventually gets brought over here. But who's gonna walk through the kitchen and all those aquaponics and everything else to walk into this room to finally have dinner? You would think that there would be another entryway, even something that's blocked off, you know, to say that, oh, I'm being stupid. Never mind. I am being very, very stupid, because what the fuck is this right here? The actual entryway into here. Never mind. That solves that, because I was like, who the hell's gonna walk through all of that to come into here to have meal? No, that's not gonna happen. But even having the kitchen like that far away doesn't entirely make sense. I'm like, that should be a lot closer to the actual like room here. But whatever. Anyway, let's go for a dive. Oh, I have to actually, one second, I have to actually... Oops, did I screw myself over? Okay, thank God, no. So I like how it was going on some whole bullshit tirade there to a point, and I realized, oh wait, there's the door! Whoops! God, that's funny. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, that was one of those things where it's like, with a lot of these bunkers, I feel like the entryway being kind of like sealed off, and it's like, why would you have this so blocked off? And there's not even really enough, like, all the structures are underground, which is kind of weird to me. And oh, hello. Like, you would think they would have built some above ground kind of like structures to like a hotel or something, or even like a dilapidated mansion or something, but I guess they built everything underground for some reason. I'm sure we'll find, because we've seen some of the underground stuff where it was like they had beds in there and it was looking rather interesting. But it's just weird to me that they have everything kind of underground. Oh great, we got babies up ahead. Alright, stamina recovery. Let's have some... Wait, did I ever fill my water up? I did. Let's have some of that to drink. We do got some more meat now. Obviously, we can't really eat that right now. Let's go ahead and eat these steak bites, even though they probably infected everybody. They're still delicious nonetheless. Excellent. Just need some... Oh, fuck! You little devil. Take your lovely creepypasta armor. Oh, did I harvest the other one actually? Wait a minute. I don't think I actually did. Let me go back there and harvest that. And you. Yeah, no, I definitely didn't. Whoops, I'm passing right by them without harvesting them. My bad. You I must have harvested. Okay then, moving on. Every time I drop from one of those, I'm kind of thinking, oh boy, am I about to get screwed over by running into a Sluggy or a bunch of the finger dudes or something like that, and having to like whip out, you know, everything that I have and start tossing it. Or is it just leading to the exit? Jeez. Off with your head. There we go. So, it at least goes to show that they were just immediately transformed somehow. So they weren't, like, released from the caverns or anything like that. It was just a matter of, you know, one point everything was fine, everyone was having their lovely gala meal, and then they all became... They all like, double... The interesting thing is, too, if you look at it, it looks like they split into two. And I don't know if that was just, you know, an effect that was done on purpose or whether it was just, you know, a glitch per se. But rather than just transforming, it looks like they split into two, almost two separate beings, and then one disappeared, and what was left was the lovely, spooky face people. So I'm kind of I'm really intrigued to see how this story kind of like continues. Oh wow, that popped us out way over here. Right, let's go to the next point of interest that we haven't fully explored. Now that we actually have two key cards too. But yeah, now that my thought was that literally the entire Pufferton family there that is now... And the interesting thing is, they transformed and then died there? Like, did it only transform a select few people? Was it because they ate something, they drank something? Was it a device in the room that did it, and then they were killed off by... you know, the security forces or maintenance forces or whatever the case might be? You know, it's like... I'm very curious about seeing how the actual kind of, like, story for all of this... And I was just attacked, I think. Yeah, whatever. I'm very curious to see how, like, the overall story for this comes together. Because we're seeing, like, little tidbits here and there, and I have to say, like, that video on the, in that area with the control room that we saw was definitely a big reveal to a point of shit just went down one day, you know? So, story-wise, that was a pretty big reveal, and the interesting thing, again, is who was it that, you know, took that clip and then put it on like a permanent record? Was it the ones that killed them off, and so on and so forth? It's like there's so many questions. So many questions. Alright. Down we go. Again. Oh, geez, we knocked something over, I think. Ah. Wait, was it up here, or was there something... No. Actually, no, this one I think we already might have fully explored. Yeah, no, with this one we did fully explore. There was nothing else our keycard here could unlock here, I don't think. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Alright, this is just a place to rest kind of safely, as well as a place to... I don't know why it's still marked. I guess, well, because both of the areas are still... Like, even though we've completed them, they're still marked on the map. Alright, let's climb on out of here. So the point of interest don't necessarily go away just because you've completed, you know, whatever you were supposed to do there. Okay. Let's run off to the next one. Hopefully we'll get some more story reveals there. Might answer some questions. Or maybe we'll just end up with more questions. Who knows? We'll find out. God damn, that wind, though. Like, again, I feel like this game does a lot of things really well that you don't see in a lot of other games. Kind of like seeing the way the trees kind of like blow violently in the wind here. About the only thing it's missing is more of the kind of like gusts and debris flying around that would be, you know, caused. Like leaves getting even more so blown than this. Especially in a single direction. Give or take. Like, I feel like that system could be enhanced further, but at the same time, you have to kind of like, you have to make compromises to a point, because you don't want to, like, you don't want to add too much to the game visually, because that could severely affect performance. Let me actually lower that down slightly there, too, because it's a bit overpowering, I think. There we go, that should be good. But yeah, because, yeah, if you added that kind of effect, like a realistic wind direction and, you know, the trees, animations and such being affected by it, you know, more accurately, per se, and leaves and everything else, like debris just kind of getting blown around. Adding, like, little dust storms or so, like, well, not dust storms, like little dust nados and stuff like that. I imagine that would make a major hit on performance. So I don't see them actually doing something like that, but just like the level of detail that we've managed to reach at this point. Like, again, if you think like 15, 20 years ago, we were still doing like, you know, we were still playing games that were like 16-bit and, you know, 8-bit and all that. Good old classic Marios and so on and so forth. And now here we are to the point where we got this. Yeah. How long you want, my friend? I really don't care. I got places to go and things to do. If you want to chase after me, feel free. If I get to my destination and I need to deal with you, then I will. Which is looking more and more like I might actually have to. They're not really chasing me. For now. But it is nice seeing a lot of the effects we got going on here. Nice. Alright, we're approaching the destination. A little bit more to the right here. And now we can finally progress this little point of interest. A bit more to the right. I think I saw a glimpse of the golf cart up ahead. And huzzah! We have found the location. Which is down here. In we go. Alright. Grab my good old face-chopping axe. Ah, yes, this is where we found the design for the armor there. Let me actually go ahead and... Okay. Let's get some more tech mesh. Unfortunately, we don't have enough resin, unless we can find more elsewhere, which we did. So I should have barely enough now for two more of these meshes. And again, part of me is like, why am I bothering with these meshes? Because they aren't like... they probably are like better armor than, say, the lovely creepypasta armor that I'm currently wearing. But at the same time, with the ingredients that they require... I I mean, maybe it might be different if I complete the whole set and then wear it all at once. Kind of like maybe it becomes a more permanent-esque armor, but, you know. If it doesn't, I feel like it's almost a waste that we're kind of like, you know, pulling all these components in order to build something that is, you know, less inferior to just like, you know, going into a cave, dealing with all the kind of creepy guys, and then, oh great, we found the gym. Oh boy. I hear something out there. That sounds like it might be Sluggy. Oh boy. So we got 2 of the regulars at least. Looks like a slime trail, so yeah, 100% we got a Sluggy around here. Somewhere. Where's that creepy son of a gun? I want to make sure there's nothing around the corner here that's going to bite me. That was a miss. Okay, the ones over there haven't been triggered. Obviously you have. That's fine, as long as I'm not going to suddenly get swarmed by you. Hey Rodney, how you doing, mate? Yeah, lovely. But I do find it funny that we have, like, all of these... Oh, great, there's a finger boy. Let me double check and see if I have enough for a Molotov here quickly to weaken him. Oh, so that's what it was. It was Finger Boy that was spewing his lovely finger goo everywhere. Okay. Ooh, off with your legs. Wait, did I not hit you with that? I don't know. We'll take a look at him. Hopefully he's burnt. Worst comes to worst, we can always open up our inventory, whip out the shotgun. Reception desk. Oh boy, he's wandering off in that direction now. Oh wow. Man, you gotta hand it to the billionaire. He's got a float tub. Kind of like float tubs everywhere. Looks like a sauna. God damn. He spared... You could definitely say he spared no expense. Okay, he is burnt. Down. Oh shit, another finger boy. Burn, finger, burn. Chopping the tree down. Chopping the tree down. Nothing to see here. I think the little float tanks here are an interesting concept. I've never actually been in one of these, but I'm kind of interested to try. Well, one of these days, perhaps. One of these days. You gotta kind of wonder, too. I feel like maybe it was a matter of, like, you know, a certain either percentage of people or something like that transformed, and then they immediately kind of went after and murdered everybody else. Yes, keep going back into the flame. Keep going back into the flame. Good job now. Keep going back into the fire. I want you nice and extra crispy for when I get over there and kill you. Come on. I'll take my cheap win when I can get it. Thank you very much. Haha! Victory is mine. Ah. Join us in the dining hall Monday at 2 p.m. for a special performance by Bad Pivot. Albert Finch? Let's see. Miles Goldstein. I wish I had lay down and read that a bit better. Old scientist. I have to say, in a lot of ways, though, I do like a lot of the... Oh, God. I just realized the creepy crawly currently going along the lovely wall there. Hopefully he doesn't have a way in. If he does, then I'll deal with him then. So it's basically the same thing everywhere. Yeah, I really like. We're very early on in the release for this, but I'm very curious to kind of figure out what the story for this is going to be in the end. Wow, this is a pretty freaking damn man. Billionaire's gonna do what billionaire's gonna do. Oh, of course, you gotta have a sidebar. Which is pretty okay, except there's no space there for glassware or anything. No, it's like we don't serve in glassware. No, we give you the whole bottle. Wait, is there seriously a... Oh, somebody built a little fire here, apparently. We'll get access to that later. For now, we'll go into here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Guitar collected. Hell yes. So let me take some of the new, just to make sure I have enough space for it. No, we only have 2 vodka bottles. Ah, whatever, let's combine them up anyway, because I might need some more regardless. God damn, what happened to you? Oh! Oh god. Oh. I see. I see. Wow, they really didn't like your music, did they? All digital communication be printed out. Do not leave digital copies of communications on any device. Discard all communication when you're done with them. Barbara Puffington. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of money. Thank you. I'll be very happy to burn all of your money for you. Okay. What do we got here? Last will and testament of Edward Puffton. Following living child, Virginia Puffington. Leave to her the entire estate of... Wow. What is that? 578,534,827,095, I think. Well. Ooh, shotgun rail. I guess assuming we can get her out of here and have that be recognized, we're billionaires. We don't need to find anyone else anymore. We just have the will and her, and we're basically good. They wanted him to taste his own music. I mean, I've heard of Taste the Rainbow, but damn, that's going a little far there. Oh, God. Guess keycard. Arnold something or another. Arnold Crand. Oh, sucks to be you, Arnold. Can I... Email collected. Searching the entire facility despite having much more important tasks to be focused on. We've managed to locate the golf clubs. Golf balls still elude us. You gotta love how their biggest, like, thing of concern was... I like how someone managed to push this closed before just getting murder wrecked. But the question is, too, is, like... This doesn't seem to be something that the, let's say infected... Today was a good day. Today was a goo day, apparently. It doesn't seem like something the infected would do. Like, a lot of people are just dead in their chairs, so it's kind of a weird thing of... Were they actually killed, or did they just die outright for some reason? Oh, great. Let's go ahead and collect your creepypasta armor. Looks like our sleep, well, we're in need of some sleep, but let's just have a nice little energy bar, have a drink. Actually, we'll have an energy bar and an energy drink. Perfect. That way we get our food and we get our thirst up, as well as our, there we go. Let's also eat some more delicious, probably caused this whole thing steak bites. And bacon bites. In fact, it was the combination of the steak bites and the bacon bites that caused them to all go batshit crazy, transform into horrifying creatures, and kill everybody. Oh, well, don't need to worry about them no more. They're one with the ceiling, or one with the wall now. As they suddenly, like, leap out of the wall and attack or something. That's kind of funny. And welcome, Boris. Alright. right. Are we finally going to get our sluggy boy? At the moment, it looks just like younglings and that guy. Oh. Interesting. Down, punk. I guess we set off the fire system, apparently. That's the first. Oh, are we actually full? Okay, well, let's go ahead and equip some creepy armor then. Might as well. We are now full creepy armor. Now I need to be even less scared of... the various critters around. At least initially. Exactly. Stop twitching. What do we got here? Another one. Here's another one. Artifact 2, HL. Interesting. So, one could definitely ascertain that it was these artifacts that caused people to transform and such. But what caused them to go off is the question. Oh, nice. Oh! We found ourselves a chainsaw. Fantastic. Hell yes, I guess. I'm not gonna say no to a frickin' chainsaw. Let's take a look at that. Where's it at? I'm assuming it's gonna require something to, we can combine it with something too. Actually, let me combine the shotgun with the shotgun rail. Okay, you can go away. Actually, you do want to combine the pistol with laser sight and a flashlight attachment. Nice. Now we're decked out. I do have a lot of grenades too, so I'll be able to, if we do eventually find the sluggy, I'll be able to take care of him relatively quickly. Yeah, I am very kind of like curious about what the story is going to turn out to be for this quote-unquote, like the series of events that led to this. Mysterious minerals, obviously these kind of like goo sacks that are kind of scattered everywhere. Left or right? Left or right? Let's go left. Left seems to go deeper in. Huh. Let's see. Wait, did I just circle back? Apparently I circled back. Well, in that case, hold on a second. Pretty much. Yeah, this literally just brings me right back to the chamber, so it loops around completely. So that's the same way I literally just came from. I was thinking, wait, is that another passage, or does it just literally just loop around? But no, it loops around, so this is the only way we can go. I find that funny, too. I like how they did add a path that was kind of meaningless-ish. And out we go. Okay. Oh, apparently she's coming to us for some reason. Alright, so we still have another location to go to that we never tried out last time. For now, I'll just keep kind of like going with, let's see. I might give her the pistol for now and kind of keep the other one. Yeah, let's eat some more energy bar. Keep our whole energy meter up for now. Eat another steak bite. Or bacon bite. Bit of a drink. Alright, let's rush over to the next point of interest. Clear my hand a little bit, so we can increase our speed slightly. I'm just going to keep exploring all the different locations, see how it goes. Ha! As we freaking, like, dig up that little area around the golf course and we find the golf balls or something. That'd be funny. So they secretly buried their golf balls as like a workers' revolt per se. That would be funny as shit. Yeah, the interesting thing with Virginia is she's more so like you just give her weapons and she just kind of defends herself and you-ish, I guess. As long as she's around, you know, sticks around the area. But you can't really give her direct orders. You can't really just tell her to follow you or to go there. It's just kind of like, I will follow you if I want. I will go off a little bit if I want. And it's just kind of like, you know. That's not creepy as shit at all. I swear, there are some noises out there that I don't even want to know where the hell they're coming from. So yeah, we'll complete this event, this location. We'll keep like circling around the whole island back to the main base, and that'll be kind of it for that. But unfortunately, that's going to take a bit of time as we've got a lot of ground to cover. But at the very least, the good thing is, like right now it's light, so it's making the traversal here obviously a lot easier. But when I'm inside the facilities, it luckily doesn't really matter what time of day it becomes, because I can just keep chewing on some energy bars or energy drink and then powering through per se. Yeah, I see you there. And I do not care. Let's keep hauling ass. But yeah, I look forward to seeing some of the like bases people construct with this, because you can actually construct some pretty intricate kind of bases yourself, not even based off of just, you know, the default building, like what mine was. Mine was a very default building. But there's also not, you don't really need... Ooh, let's grab this here. It's going to be some 9mm. Gotta love the military crates. Oh, yeah. Oh, apparently we don't have any room for that. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I look forward to seeing some of, like, the crazy buildings people come up with here. It's kind of funny, too, because I'm seeing a lot of people that are kind of just, like, fighting through a lot of the issues that KSP2 has, and still kind of, like, accomplishing some pretty cool things, and, you know, managing to really, you know, get into the game regardless of the horrific technical issues that it currently plagues it. But I don't know. I might still attempt to go back and do some of that. I might not. We'll see what happens. I might just decide to wait and give it some time to bug fix things before I really dive back into that again. As much as I love KSP, that was just like, it just straight up feels like, why would I want to play this right now when I can go play the much more complete experience and slightly, you know, slightly less buggy experience to a point, or even just performance wise, because dear God, the performance on that was just terrible. But maybe there were some specific, like, drivers that were geared for KSP2 that I just didn't download or something. Could be the case. And that was causing the game to not properly pull resources or something. Whatever the case might be, I'm just like, eh. I will give it another try at some point, and hopefully we'll be able to accomplish more from it. More fireweed. We're approaching the other location here. Ah, yes, this is a cannibal camp, which I'm probably going to have to clear out again. Come here, you. Your friend is dead. All right. Charge! Sorry about this, buddy. Sorry. 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 Right. They have been dealt with. Shovel time. See what we can cover here. Probably another entrance to a bunker. And again, I find it interesting, like, the fact that these were buried. And there were actually, like, we did see from the previous location, too, that there were additional exits initially that were then blocked off to kind of prevent the, I guess, infected people, per se, from escaping. But what actually happened with that? Like, who blocked it off? Who was left to do that? Was it the maintenance workers? Because it seems like the ones that we're finding the most of that were still intact and were even wearing gas masks and stuff were the maintenance workers or whatever. Alright, we did it. Get out the axe. What do we got here? Is it Maintenance 2.0? Ah, yes, it is Maintenance B. Alright, let's go down into Maintenance B, shall we? Crack it open. You know, I find it funny, though, how the creepy guy's skin is apparently so tough that we basically just use it for armor. Oh, the axe is suddenly cleaned. Yay! Oh boy, we got water. Which means that I'm not going to be able to light anybody on fire here. Nice. Got another one of these. Oh, a silencer. Hell yes. Is there another body in the bathroom again? Yep. Ooh, the compound bow. Finally. Yeah, now I have absolutely no issue giving up the guns to Virginia now that I have access to the actual compound bow and can actually use all the arrows that I've been grabbing. Okay, keep printing more. Please wait. How many of those do I have now, actually? 7. I think I'm going to... I'll get 10, which is, I believe, what I'm supposed to get. Yeah, that's the maximum. So we should have 8 now. Yeah, so I'll make 2 more. Let's add the resin, and then that'll be it. And I'll save any additional resin. Actually, let's go ahead and make... or no. I think we do have our maximum amount of, like, printed arrows as well. So I'm not gonna waste any additional components right now on that. The sled we already have, and I still really haven't found a use for the sled. I don't know if I can actually just, like... Do I just put it on the ground and then jump inside of it and slide down a hill or something? Like, I don't know. Should grab these. Oh man, they really have some kind of like thing going on for these drills, don't they? There really wasn't that much here other than of course the compound bow, but hey, I'm still not gonna turn my nose up to the compound bow per se. Alright, let's climb on out of here, and now we gotta get to the other locations. Yeah, if you want to fight me, bring it on, but I'm not going to bother with you right now. Oh, fine. I see you are also a man of creepypasta armor. Okay, let's grab the... Where am I going now? Oh, wow. So the next actual location is going to be, like, way on the other side of the island, I think. Alright, we're going to have a hell of a run ahead of us, I guess. Put that away. Shame I can't get this plane running and just fly to the other side of the island, but hey, it is what it is. Ah, the great run begins again. At least now we do have the compound bow, so we can actually make use of all those different arrow types that we had. It really is like, if you miss the rebreather and the shovel, like when you're first starting out, man, you lock yourself out of so much of the content. I don't think that you can be like permanently locked out of that, though. It's not like you can block it off so that, oh no, I can never get the shovel or something. I'm assuming that each of those items, like the shovel and the pistols and so on, are all instanced to each person. Perhaps even the actual, like, crates might be, although I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's have some water. Alright. But still. I'm curious as to how much of the story we can actually see right now. Because we've already gotten through a pretty decent amount of it. Like, we found what we think might be the Puffertons. We found the last will and testament of the main guy who was giving everything over to his daughter, who we have obviously recruited, even though she's, you know, has some minor issues in the mutated form per se. So the question still lies to a point. Is that the remainder of the Pufferton family that we saw there? And at the same time, who was the one person in, kind of tinfoil hat garb that whacked us with what looked like a pretty decent high caliber pistol and left us unconscious on the beach? Like, who was that? Is that the other last remaining Pufferton or whoever the hell maybe caused all this? Who knows? We don't know shit yet. In which case, why didn't he just shoot us in the face? There's the next location. Hopefully, Virginia doesn't follow us all the way around like this. I would hope that she kind of stays in her area and then wanders back to the base itself, but we'll see what happens. Oh boy, do we got a run ahead of us. Nice little pond here. I feel like there's a lot of, decent locations that you could build a base in this. Just from the resources that are in the area. And some are somewhat better than others. There's the kind of areas where the fish are all jumping. And of course, the weird thing being that the fish were not... Or at least the fish that I saw that were kind of jumping up the river weren't actual, entities per se. They were just animations that were put into the river itself. They weren't the actual fish, just jumping and swimming up the river. They would jump and then vanish. Maybe that's it. Maybe the infected cannibals weren't actually, screeching at us from the woods. They were just out of breath. Because every time I hear that similar sound after running excessively, I'm like, man, that's just weird. But it's interesting that, and I kind of wonder too, it's she is the only one so far that we've seen that I can think of and, well, at least relatively confirm, out of the Puffertons that seemed like she survived, got mutated, and only partially lost her mind, per se, so she's at least still able to communicate, even though she's probably... whatever the case might be. So we'll see how the story kind of progresses from there. Oh boy, what do we got down here? That's a hell of a drop. Let's not go down there. Although we might have to, depending. Yeah, it's looking like we'll have to. I'm not looking forward to that, unless we can jump off a waterfall into the water or something. Or find a nice, gentle way down. That doesn't involve me, breaking every bone in my body. Ah, well, we're making progress at least. Doesn't look like she's really moved too far from her previous location that she moved to, which is good. Alright, this starting to look like a nice smoother-ish way down. I'll collect those. Got a little bit of a waterfall. Well, a water source up ahead here. I don't know if it's a waterfall or not. Looks like it is. Starts further up top there and then kind of makes its way down. But I'm going to head downwards because I believe that's where we have to go one way or the other. There's got to be additional locations that are, like, just hidden, though. Because I highly doubt that they're going to give us access to the entirety of the story, like, this early on in early access. Actually, I really should take a look and see if they have a roadmap or something. Oh, jeez. For a second, I looked like a person, but it was just a stump. It's a nice waterfall there. But yeah, I'm kind of curious as to kind of what additional content they are planning on bringing to the game over time. Yes, yes, yes. Try to take a swing at me. We never did actually find a sluggy there, though. I'm kind of surprised that we didn't. So remember, the one location up ahead here was actually a bunch of golf carts just outside the golfing range. And had a couple of dig sites that we needed to... Well, a couple of graves that needed to be potentially dug up. Ooh, that reminds me, where the other locator beacon was, there was additional graves somewhere around there as well that we never dug up. I don't know if they would all potentially have something like the pistol and shotgun. Well, no, pistol was on the raft. Shotgun we found in with the locator beacon. Oh crap! Do we actually have to go back up hill? Ugh. Hope not. I spent my time getting downhill. I would be very unfortunate to not to go back uphill. But that appears to be exactly the issue. Great. We might have to. No, I might be able to. Parkour my way up here. Parkour, parkour. Nice. Doesn't matter what game it is, I'm always trying to climb the cliffs. Alright. See, I'll have to work our way back up the mountain now. What was that? Excellent. Someone up here is upset. Which is, like, good for them. We're getting close to winter, though, too. I'm kind of curious how things are going to change for winter. Other than the obvious snow and everything else. Alright, we're almost to the location, finally. Is this going to be another maintenance hatch that we're going to unlock? We'll see. But either way, I'm sure we'll find something interesting in it. Now we got that cannibal camp up ahead. Let's go around. Recover a little bit of stamina here. I find it funny, though, that there was, yes, Mountain Goat Dragon, exactly. For all those times back in Skyrim where I was like, oh, hey, you're not going to let me climb that mountain? Well, I'm going to force you to do it anyway. Moose, do. What's cracking, Moose Bro? You should get out of here, eh? There's a whole bunch of weird-ass cannibals in this area. Better watch yourself out there, eh? Alright, we're almost where we need to be. It's a hell of a run, that's for sure. I'm trying to remember with like the Forest Early Access how much, you know, content we had at launch versus what we kind of got near the end. It's hard for me to remember how much of it we were able to actually explore. Like, I know we were able to go into a lot of the caves, find a lot of the items and such, but I don't remember, you know, when the full kind of like story became available to us. Ah, yes, this is the one that goes down here that we weren't able to access before. And now we can! Oof. Down we go. Nice. Oh. Apparently it's an exit. Oh, sweet Jesus! Wait, there's actually people here! Oh shit, grenade! Wait, I'm the one who just walked in here. So who are you? And who the hell... Where'd you come from? I just went through... I just came in here from the back. What? Oh, you! Oh, shit! Well, this just took an interesting turn. Is the Sluggy dead? So who the hell was that? Who shot them? And so on and so forth. What is going on? Oh, you actually blocked the exit. Or no, you blocked the entrance. Wasn't that lovely? So the guy with the pistol looked like he was from our, you know, the same team that we deployed with to a point. The older guy with the shotgun, don't even know. But of course, he got freaking shot in the back by that one guy. This definitely is a case of what the hell is going on here. 1 second. I always love softening these guys up with at least one Molotov before I have to deal with them. And you're dead. And you did. Oh, another pistol rail. Oh, and another pistol. No! Fuck, I should have given it to her, I guess. Brief dimensional switch. Oh, the artifact causes brief dimensional switch. So these creatures are from another dimension then. Okay, interesting. So the people that were... Again, when I first saw that video, my thought was... You know, it feels like they split into two separate beings and then one of them just disappeared. So wherever these things come from, the people that were safe in cube. Subjects in question are safe inside the cube. God damn it, I would have given her my pistol if I'd known that there was another one in here. I hope I can get back in here, that's all I'm thinking, because if not, that's gonna suck. Bye. Classified. Department of Mathematics. Cube-like room, possibly related. Interesting. Just creeping around here. Nothing to see here. Oh, a putter. Of course. Dealt with. Oh. Oh, fuck. Uh-huh. Come at me, bro. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck, you creepy. Damn Smeagol. No-eyed Smeagol, I swear. And it actually begs the question, too, if these things... It's like... Are these things another version of you from a different dimension? Or are they just, you know, beings from a different dimension that happen to swap with people, you know, temporarily? Well, quote-unquote temporarily. Obviously not temporarily with this whole, you know, shenanigan here. Good news, we managed to find both the clubs and the golf balls. Want to thank you for your help, and if you ever get out of the links, watch Whack a Few Balls. Uh-huh. So is it like alternative versions of yourself in a different dimension? Is it just the creatures we happen to swap with? Many questions. Many questions. Is this something limited to only here, or is it something that's going to spread elsewhere? Many questions. Yeah, let me see if there's a lower subfloor here before I continue. Nope, blocked off. Yep, nope. Figured as much. Usually this is the like underground bases for this are fairly linear. Like the only time I actually saw anything change was when we were in that last place where we had the one tunnel curved back in on itself, and that was basically it. Or some of the cave, obviously some of the cave complexes themselves, which are much more varied, well not varied, but like branching path to a point. Even if those branching paths all go to like a, what's it called? Dead end, basically. Still. Why? You know, I'm not even going to question why there was a skull in the fridge. Not even going to question it. Am I going to find another shotgun down here, too? Man, if I find both a pistol and a shotgun down here that I could have gotten extras of and didn't because I just didn't give it to her, I'm going to be so, like, ticked at myself. I swear, the maintenance workers are the G-men. Alright, what do we got in here? So you got an axe in the back of your head, my friend. Katana! Fuck yes, we got the katana. Oh, you beautiful thing, you. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Shit's getting real now. Oh, market operations. Start of bidding war. Puff Corp and Sahara Therapeutics. Interesting. I like how it's like, I put my lighter to the paper and it's like, burn the paper. Burn the paper. And here I am just like, no, I'm going to collect all of this. Silence, non-katana casual. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. My melee game has definitely been upped. %. Love it. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, we don't really know yet. Like, we can tell from this that the artifacts cause people, generally speaking, to quote unquote, temporarily swap to a different dimension, per se. Obviously, oh, damn. The golden armor collected. Oh, that is beautiful. I feel like this is almost the end game of the scenario if we're getting all of this, like, the best melee weapon, golden armor, which might be a permanent kind of like armor. Don't know if it is, it might not be. I'm just gonna... It's like, what is this cube? Where is it? What is its purpose? Because we already saw when we acquired the shovel, there was like a giant underground, like, bit of infrastructure that was relatively unexplained. I swear, there better be something down here after all this walking we're doing. Oh. Oh, hello. Okay. Interesting. Oh, you're new. God, you're a new and interesting piece of crap. Frickin' attacked me scorpion style there. So I think this might be the way out. So let me head back up that one door. Huffing puffing, huffing puffing. Okay, so I can't open this door then. Okay, had to double check. Well, that was an interesting new infected there. So he kind of attacked me with his legs like they were a stinger. And it looks like the golden armor, whatever it happens to be, because I got hit several times and it didn't decrease. My health did, but the armor didn't decrease, which makes me think the armor might be permanent, but it no longer is a matter of like it's no longer a matter of the armor goes down first and then your health goes down. It just decreases the amount that your health goes down, which I'm fine with. Yep, looks like this is the exit. Again, though, I hope we can get back in there and get that pistol. If not, that would kind of suck a little bit, but, you know, I'd understand. I can't see shit. Right, let's actually rest for a night. And save, because dear God, if we die right now and we lose all this progress, and because I didn't save, I will be like super pissed. Immediately just saving outright. Sleep. Like how we have the putter as a weapon now too. Okay. Get back, you little shit. Off with your head. Oh, wow. So the golden armor really doesn't seem to be that great. Because I still took pretty significant damage from that. Let's drop all this rotten meat. Eat some ramen noodles. Crunch, crunch, crunch. One more. Delicious. Alright. Whip out the old... Okay, so we got 2 more locations to check out, one of which is a bunker on the coast. Wait. Apparently she caught up. You know, actually, in that case, let me... Okay, that's for my next pistol. So I'm going to give her the... Oh, actually, yeah, let's combine that. She's getting a freaking sexy pistol. Where is she? Can I... What the fuck? It's weird. For some reason I couldn't jump that. Okay. We have a little bit more water too while I'm at it, because apparently now I'm super thirsty from eating all of the dry noodles, which makes sense. You no longer need to fear them, madame, for you will soon be armed to the teeth. Turns out it's not her, but somebody else wearing the beacon somehow. And she's just gone. Virginia! There you are. Hello. Take this. And you know what? Now that I have the katana, I'm just straight up even going to give you the shotgun. So you are now armed to the teeth. Feel free to shoot this person. Get him. Oh yeah, she's ready for war. But again, I don't know if, nice. I don't know if she gets infinite ammo for those or not, if she just keeps, like, blasting away. Or whatever the case might be. Oh shit, hello. Oh, you're down here. Yeah, this golden armor is kind of shit. So the downside of the katana is that it has no, like, knockback. More damage, but no knockback. Oh, damn. Girl, that was awesome. Yes. When in doubt, use more gun. Yes. If only we could give her the golden armor, then that would be her final form. And let's see here. Oh, wow. We actually have leaves on this now. So we can swap. We can choose to swap off to that. Can also wear the tack vest. Put my creepy armor back on. Because honestly, I'd rather have the armor absorb all this damage than my health, even though... I mean, the funny thing is, too, the golden armor didn't really seem like it was actually acting as armor, which is kind of weird, but whatever. So we have the bunker is the next, like, the last main facility that I know of that we have access to, and then the last point was a dig site near the golf carts, and that could be another maintenance site, could be something else entirely. I got no idea. Oh boy. Well, looks like we're going down. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Well, I found a way through the train. Oh boy, oh fuck. Ow. Broke my legs again. Just breaking my legs all the time, I swear. So yeah, we have the one site, which is the bunker on the edge of the ocean that we never got access to because we didn't have a keycard at the time. And then we have the golf carts with the grave sites, which we'll have to dig up. And who knows what we'll actually get for that, but hey, it is what it is. Either way, I probably only have about 20-odd minutes left here. And then I'm going to have to run away, so I better get her done quick. At least now she can, as I was saying, at least now she can definitely defend herself, that's for sure. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah. Growl at me all you want. Now that my weapon's away, I'm faster than you are. Except for those lovely little mud dwellers that like to pop out of random leaves. Or spawn from random piles of leaves, whatever the case might be. There we go. Hey, Dragon Man, how the hell you doing? Ah, not too bad, not too bad. Just wandering around, completing a bunch of the stuff that we didn't have access to before, because we didn't have the shovel well, we need the rebreather to access the shovel, and then the shovel allowed us to get access to pretty much every other bit of content that we were unable to previously. At the very least, well, hopefully you can get some for that. Well, get enough for this, because at the very least, it's not that expensive. It's not, they're not selling it like a $60 game, but, yeah, I hear you for that. Like, I definitely spent a bit more money the last 2 days than last 2 days, with the release of this and, KSP2 than I should have, but, they were both games that I was very excited to get, so I was just kind of like, you know what, it's fine, I'll just, pay that back later to a point. Although I must say I am enjoying this one a lot more than KSP2. Ooh, ouch. Yeah. That sucks, man. That sucks. It's always those times where you're like, man, payday just can't come soon enough. And budgeting is key, oh boy. Alright, here's the bunker. Now, can we access this yet? Looks like it's, it's actually Virginia's keycard that gained us access to here. Whoa, lag. So this is definitely a high level clearance area, that's for sure. Ah, nice. Wild Hearts looks like it was interesting, kind of a different take on like Monster Hunter to a point. I've seen a lot of people saying that there's, performance issues and so on and so forth. So I do hope they kind of work those issues out, or that they at least, hopefully they don't negatively affect your experience for that. Hopefully we actually find, like, the shotgun. And again, we're going to have to eventually go back to that previous place and see if we can access it again or not. If we can't, then I just kind of, like, will not have a pistol anymore unless I take it back from her. There's a stuffed bunny in a spotlight. I don't trust this. You're not going to spin your head towards me, are you? Okay. The bunny is apparently harmless. Unless its head starts spinning. In which case I am afraid. Needs to optimize, so it's good. Thing that I did not get right away. Can't wait for Pal World. Yeah, I have seen a lot of Pal World. I never actually bothered getting it, unfortunately. Even though I did love a lot of the, like, I used to play all the Pokemons and such back in the day, but it became too much of a, the same thing over and over and over again. Eventually, I'm just like, you know what? Just no. Left or right? Left or right? Left or right? Let's go left. Okay. Oh. So now we have paintings and artwork related to the cube. This mysterious cube. I can't tell if I went the right way or the wrong way. Oh boy. Oh well, isn't that lovely? Nice little theater. You know what, for a billionaire with a theater like this, that's a small TV. I mean, come on. Pal World. Am I thinking of the right one? Is that the one? No, it's Tenman is what I'm thinking of, I think. That was the one in Early Access. Pal World. Let me double check that one. Because I know I've heard of it at least. Pal World. Oh, yeah, that's the one with the gun. Oh, yeah. Pokemon essentially with guns. I see. So we did get another shotgun here. Fucking fantastic. Nice. Now, this is the kind of TV I expect from a billionaire. Oh, great. It's the bunny again. Right. Let's see if I have anything that I can do with this. We do have a shotgun reel. There's not much else I can do with it right now, though. Another giant TV. Crosses burn demons. Okay. Why do I feel like I should be very afraid considering this thing is giving me a shotgun and a lot of ammo? I also like how there are... Well, those are lights, not candles, but still. Yeah, I feel like I'm supposed to go this way, so let's run back to the other location. And see where that other path goes, because I feel like this is the way I'm supposed to go. Yeah, Pokemon with guns. That one does kind of look interesting in a way, because it kind of calls out a lot of the themes of Pokemon in the way where you're just, like, basically enslaving an entire, you know, whatever it happens to be for Pokemon and kind of making them do all the, you know, battle each other to the death. Even though it's not quite to the death, but still. Oh yeah, let's save up here just in case, because I don't want to lose all the progress we've gotten here. And that's funny how I completely missed this room here too. Wait. Did I not come through here? Oh no, so this was it. Okay, it literally just leads to a room with a save point. Okay. Okay. I understand now. So it's funny too, because clearly this guy came here for the cubes then. So it wasn't just that, you know, he happened to build on this island that happened to have this multi-dimensional cube that is converting people into monsters. No, he actually settled here on purpose. Uh-oh. Yeah, no. Do I have the key card for this? Apparently I am the key card for this. Do I have any battery? I do have any batteries. Okay, let's, you know what? Damn. Wait, do I have golden... Did I equip the golden armor somehow? Yeah, I'm putting creepypasta armor on because I don't want to risk this. Right, let's eat let's have a delicious energy drink. Yes, Doom music intensifies for very good reason, I am sure. Let's have an MRE. I want full maximum health and stamina for this. That's why I'm also like, get out the flashlight, let's do this. We're going in full shotgun, baby. I'm gonna whip grenades, I'm gonna do whatever, because I feel like we're in for like a boss fight here. Did they actually... Actually, hold up a second. Before I go any further, I want to check something here. So it is in early access. They're only hoping to keep it in for 6 to 8 months. Bug fixes, improvements, and balance to the core gameplay. Plan to add more items, more things you can 3D print. More to build and discover, as well as adding additional game mechanics and lore. Playable single player up to 8 players. But they don't plan on changing the price. So there is still more lore that we will discover over time. So I'm kind of like wondering, where's the cutoff going to be? You know, like where are we going to be told this is where the story ends for now? Reload. Wait, what? I see. Let me grab your creepypasta armor here quickly. Rip and tear! Yeah, exactly. You know what? I actually really did like Doom a bit, though I never really played all that much of Doom Eternal, which I'm kind of like, I really should have. I should have given it more love, per se. I think it was more so because it felt like Doom Eternal was more along the arcadey side of things, and I preferred the kind of, you know, like, point A to point B storyline along Doom lines. I don't know why. I don't know what it was that really, you know, kept me from really continuing with it. But I should honestly go back and give it another shit. Kind of like the forest itself. I really do need to go back and finish the story for that. Oh boy. Gotta love hanging skeletons leading down an ominous tunnel. I like open world survival games. Yeah, me too, to a point. Like, I do love the old building crafting sim kind of deal. But I feel like it's been done too much. There's too many of the same. There's very little innovation that happens. Like, one game that's actually coming out that looks... It's in the same-ish kind of genre, but at least looks like it's taking things in a different direction. Like, an interesting direction, even, I could say. Is the Outpost. Where you're... Essentially, it's like a cross between a open-world survival crafting game and a tower defense game. Reload. Down, creepypasta boys. Stay down. Quit your twitching. Right, reload. Let's head back over here for a second. We'll pop these crates. Yeah, Infinity Siege, I think what it was called. Alright, I only got about 10-ish minutes left, so I better haul ass and get through this area. So many games just do the rest thing and call it a day, and exactly. And then it never really goes anywhere. They never really make any attempt, or much of a good attempt to really finish it. And it just kind of ends up being, you know, generic crap 237. So it's like, especially... But as always, I like to kind of... I like to look at my games along the lines of, am I getting enough enjoyment to my dollar value, per se? Like, am I getting my money's worth from this? Okay. And as long as the game basically gives me my money's worth, if it turns out at the end to not be what I want it to be, I'm kind of like, oh, well, so be it. To a point. There's been a lot of games that I've seen go through early access and have kind of, you know, did not turn out the way I would have liked them to turn out. God knows, like, Castle Story was one. Not to say that it was entirely a bad game. It just did not... Oh, shit. Shit. Stepping in the lava. It just did not kind of develop the way I would have liked to see it develop. Focus was put in a direction that didn't work. Maybe it was... You know, maybe they had no choice due to the limitations of the engine and, you know, everything else that they were working with, that they had to go the kind of route that they did with it. But in the end, I just was very disappointed that it kind of became the way it did. Yeah, fun. The rest was fun, but the community was toxic. That's anytime you have any kind of competitive open world survival-esque game, that's what's going to happen in a lot of cases. Is you're going to wake up in the morning after spending, you know, 6 hours putting together a nice base and find that somebody has built a little stairway to heaven right next to your base, has basically infiltrated it through a, you know, a loophole in your roof or something, and they completely, like, wiped out anything of progress that you made and looted everything. So it's like, that's what's going to happen in a lot of those games. Cube activates every 8 cycles. I see. Go ahead and stay in your wall. 8 cycles. So what? Every 8 years the cube activates, and then anything on the island or near the cube becomes a horrifying monstrosity. How's my actual shotgun ammo, though? Okay, let me see if I can... There we go. Maybe 8 days? I don't know if it would be 8 days. Maybe. Cycles isn't exactly very descriptive. Out, Demonica. Demonia. Stay in the cube. Should we stay in the cube? Should the demons stay in the cube? Who's staying in the cube? That is the question. If the people are supposed to stay in the cube, then why didn't you guys stay in the cube? God, you're ugly. All right. Reload. Hopefully nothing sneaks up behind me at this point. We'll see what happens. If they do, they do, and I'll have to shotgun them in the face. I hope we're getting near to the end of this, because I don't have too much time left. Figured you would try that. This has been a long, winding tunnel of, hey, let's use up your shotgun ammo. I still have grenades I can use, though. I hope we're getting close to the end of this. My time at Sandrock, they've actually put out quite a few updates. I haven't really gone back to doing that yet. I'm honestly not sure how I want to do additional content for that. I don't know if I want to just, like, continue with the usual thing that I have been doing with that, or whether I want to try and just take, like, snippets of different sections. We'll see what happens. But they have been adding a lot of content. And I believe they put up a poll recently with additional romanceable characters that people wanted to see. Oh god. Yeah, no, fuck all of that. Come at me, bros. Come at me, bros. Is that all you got, punks? Okay then. Dear God, I hope I can actually finish this up soon. I'm not going to bother checking that side passage right now. I'm going to assume we're going in the right direction, kind of go for it. Not beaten portal, I have once gotten bats at the tree farm. Oh, hello. Wait, who are you? Wait, everyone's in here? Wait, everyone's with me? The countdown. What is going on? Oh, what the... What the hell? Who are you anyway? Obviously not Earth, considering 2 moons. Alright, boys, where are we dropping? Okay, what am I doing? Where'd he go? Oh, of course. Oh god, so that's what happens to people who weren't inside the cube. Was that the guy that tried to kill us? Oh, hey. Wait, are you going back to normal? Or is she dead? Virginia, no! Did we just complete the story? Apparently we did. Shit, I didn't know they had the full story on this, apparently. It's like, well, we still don't know what the hell just happened. What actually happened? Like, who were you? Clearly... Achievement unlocked. Fight demons. So you kind of choose, do I stay or do I go? Bring it on, demons. Damn. That was some shit right there. Let's actually, and I wonder, let me actually check the map. Like, is Virginia dead? No, she's not dead. She's still here. But that was some shit right there. Like, goddamn. Let me actually go ahead and create another save point quickly. I'm gonna save up here and kind of... Because I still have that previous save from when I was inside of the, like, the room down there, per se. Which is, I think, this one. So I might reload that again later just to get the alternative ending. Actually, let me actually do an entirely new save. Because, goddamn, that was a whole thing. Like, I guess we went through the entirety of the story? Or at least... It feels like there was a lot in the, like... It feels like there was a lot in the in-between that we missed out on. Like, who was the guy who beat us? Who was the guy that shot the guy who was in the chopper there? Who was the third guy that kept following us around? Like, he would show up... He was showing up, like, in that last scene, firing a gun at the Sluggy. And then, of course, this guy showed up to help. It's because he's separate from the other guy, the one who didn't get into the cube and was turned into basically a Sluggy himself. So I feel like there's still so many unanswered questions to this. And I feel like maybe we get additional context to this later. But I'm kind of shocked that they actually kind of like quote unquote had the entire story available from launch. Even though parts of it do feel like they're missing. Maybe there's like something in these books here that I just never... Squeaky shoes. Life's got away without any luck. Uncomfortable. Never, never, ever. Okay. Like, is there something on these books that I just didn't read? More terrors than truths. It's like I have so many questions. But regardless, unfortunately for me, I've got to pretty much go now, so I'm going to call things there for the moment. That was interesting. I feel like this is almost going to be one of those things like... kind of like when you get to the end of BioShock Infinite. Am I losing my mind? Let me make sure. Let me make sure I'm not losing my mind. Yeah, BioShock Infinite. When you get to the end of BioShock Infinite and all of a sudden these pieces start coming together and you're just like, you have to almost have like a 15-20 minute discussion afterwards just to, discuss the what the hell just happened, and then all the nuances and breakdowns of the story that just all came together with this ending. So I feel like we're still missing a lot of the in-between for this story, and we'll kind of have to see how things pan out later. Maybe there was additional story again, that because I went to this one immediately. There was still a whole other site that I could have potentially dug up that we didn't get access to. Maybe there was another cutscene there where we met up with them that explains all this, or something, anything. I don't know, because Virginia was in at the end and she just died. She just dropped dead for some reason. Maybe it's because she was already, I guess, changed or infected by the cube and then was not, being in the cube, although it protected us, did not, did the opposite to her. Or something. We have no idea what the hell happened here. So there's still so many, like, questions and I feel like haven't necessarily been answered yet. So we'll have to see how we kind of, piece those together later. But damn, that was still enjoyable regardless. So for now, though, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you all next time. With some more, where hopefully we will be have our minds exploded again, because goddamn.